important thing in this road is that the road is going to be reconstructed on rigid pavement, just like what you see in Lagos Calabar, highway. Time will fail me to tell you the jobs that are going on in other, states of Northwest. But if you come to South-South, we were in South-South on Tuesday, and we were on East-West Road. And let me say that we have Abuja to Lokoja. We have about 4 contractors that are ongoing there. The guild is working on about 63 kilometers, on asphalt. We have the true Crete that is working 48 kilometers, and that is the one that Bulletin left. So we are reworking it. We have 3 small contracts that are ongoing there. And then we have also the job done by Dantata and Soho, and of course ROCC, brought in about 20 kilometers. JROB is working on it. And then we progress to the section of Logocha Benin, being done by CGC. And they have substantially done over 80%. Their job is ending at Okene. And then you have the 3 sections that we just, flagged off. A section from Okene that is going towards Benin, you have the CCECC there. And of course, you have the CGC, you have the Levant is constructing the first one. We had to redesign that project on concrete. And then you move down, you see the guild in another section, and then the last section to Warri is being done by SKCC Nigeria Limited. This is the East-West Road, and we progressed to really where we had a washout, and it's about 3 kilometers. It's being reconstructed on concrete pavement. Over 60% has been done. And then we now get to our other side, where we have section 1 of the job being done by Cetraco fully completed and ready for the president to commission in May. And then we have the section 2 that is still ongoing by the Cetraco, and that will take us to the end of the year to commission. But we have another washout there, which is 1.5 kilometers being reconstructed on concrete pavement. That is ongoing. And of course, we have 3 failed bridges there that we are working on. Very important. And then you now move to Eleme Junction to One. That's the most trafficked route in the country. And that is 15 kilometer dualized. We've redesigned it on concrete, and we've achieved over 40% on 1 carriageway. And we believe that the first carriageway will be concluded by May, so that we have it commissioned. That project has 5 flyovers, and they compare. And so that's, section within Akwa Ibom, on that, inherited project is ongoing on by Chito. And of course, 9 kilometer bypass that we are failing to construct, so that vehicle will not go through the road. And then you move down towards the end of Akwa Ibom, then you get CCCC, and after CCCC will get the Beja. We've terminated Beja, and we have recommended a company through competitive bidding, I think Rycon, to finish that section. And of course, you have indigenous contractor Samatech doing fantastic work in Calabar axis. And that's the end of what we are doing East West Road. But not to say that, like in Cross River, we have the Ugape project road that has been awarded. We are working on it. We have 2 bridges, within Calabar and Bonisem. The president has stopped review of all tax credits. And I work for Mr. President. I obey him. And so what we did with my PAM secretary as an engineer is to say, okay, you have paid 50 billion, how much can you pay with the balance of the 150, so that we stay within the initial signed contract, so that we do not violate the directive of the president. And that's what we have done. So we discovered that they can do 79.6 kilometers, and that's what we scope for them. But the way they are doing that job is not the way tax credit runs. We're just coming from Lagos, Lekki, where Dangote is doing tax credits. I forgot to say that section 1 is remaining about 7 kilometers. It's being done by High-Tech on subcontract to Dangote. And that job is beautiful and is going to be, completed before May for commissioning. The section 3 is also at a bed there. It's going to be. So you are not waiting to make profit every month to apply it to the job. You are to take your money, do the job, and then you are discounting, when you bring your tax. But that is not what is going on in Enugu, Enugu to Onitsha. So we have descoped about 72 kilometers of that route to be awarded, and that will complete that section. So we are doing a meeting with MTN by Monday to commit to finishing this project by the end of the year. Because every month you exceed, the government is paying more. The government is paying more. So when people darken council without knowledge, I say shame unto them. And this is the truth about that. We have no reason to stop the work, but we have every reason to do the right thing. And it's not peculiar to that job. That's what we are doing in all the projects. And so, this is what we are doing. We also have some jobs, Enugu to Abakaliki. It's an ongoing project. We have, Afibo to Abia to Okiwe. It's an ongoing project. And of course, one of the legacy projects of Mr. President. And so we are not sabotaging the president. The president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is going to have 99% of the votes of Southeast because he has been very nice to the people of Southeast. And we will leave Southwest to give us 99.99% 2027. I enjoyed social media when one man was insulting me that I went to Sokoto to say, look, we will not be able to finish the entire Sokoto Badagry in 4 years. We need extra 4 years. And of course, a man that has the courage to do what was dreamt 45 years back is the only man that will have the courage to finish it. And I say we must vote for him in 2027. And he was insulting me, but I love such insult because it will make me to say more. The president must be re-elected by the power of God. Those in support say aye. The ayes have it. That man is insulting me to hear that. In the North Central, I'm rounding off. The North Central, we have 2 projects going on in Shandam in Plateau State. We have failed bridge in Shandam, about 3 span that we have completed, ready for commissioning. In North Central, we have the Buruku Bridge is ongoing, the Buruku Road is ongoing. In North Central, we have Abuja Lokoja is ongoing. Of course, the Lokoja to Okene is ongoing. We have the Kaba Ekiti, we've awarded that project, is ongoing. We have the Kefi, Maraba to Kefi project is ongoing. I say this to say that there is no section of the SIG geopolitical zone that the president is not working. And lastly, in the Northeast, you have the Medugri to Kano, the first section. We've terminated the job from Dantata and Soho, and we have redesigned it, and we're going to award it by the first week of March to be done. We have checked the jobs from Jigawa to Bauchi, where we had a number of failures. We have scoped them. I went through that during the rainy season, and we've seen what the climate change could do to our roads. We've redesigned such sections, and they are going to be awarded for construction. We have the Meduguri bypass. That project is going to be awarded, by the month of March. This is Northeast. We have projects in Gombe. We have projects in Bauchi. All of them are ongoing. And of course, the legacy project that we dot in, Bauchi and Gombe. And in fact, Bauchi and Gombe, out of 462 kilometers of that 4th legacy project, Bauchi and Gombe constitute over 60% of it. This is very important. So when people say that projects are not going in Northeast, I can give them projects of heart. And these are just the ones I could remember that the president inherited, the president is doing, and the president is also doing new projects to connect to all the 4 legacy projects, and of course with rail. And so I have every reason to boldly say that we are on course. The heritage projects have not been stopped. We are giving serious attention to the heritage projects that are within the economic corridor of this country. And I've mentioned them to you here. and this is very important. We have every reason to be very appreciative to Mr. President. The economy is bouncing back. The exchange rate is almost stabilized. It's going to do much better. We are having the GDP growing. We are having the fuel prices coming down. They always say that the dawn is the darkest part of, the night. We'll be there. With prayers and commitment, America will say America first. A time has come when a man that is divinely come by God is on the saddle, and we begin to say Nigeria first. We begin to say Nigeria first. We need your cooperation. We need your prayers. We need your commitment. To make an omelette, we must break an egg. Some people want to make omelette without breaking an egg. It is not possible. So I want to thank you again and again for listening to us. You ask us questions on anything, and they will be able to answer you within the limit of our knowledge. God bless you, and thank you very much.
I think the Honorable Minister deserves a standing ovation. Thank you very much for that wonderful rendition by the Honorable Minister of Works. Thank you very much. You may be seated. Let me mention that it's only in the administration of President Tinubu that you have stakeholders engagement such as this. And that goes to show how democratic is on quality of projects. Quality of road. Go to the roads that are going on now. These roads are built, not only constructed, but they are built to last for 50 years and above. They are built with quality, and issue of value for money is emphasized under the administration. Mr. President deserves another round of applause. Let me announce again that this meeting is viewed live in channels television, NTA, Arise, and TVC. At this
point, we have just heard the Minister of Works, Engineer David Umahi, give his address at the continuous engagement with stakeholders.
The Managing Director of High-Tech Nigerian Limited.
Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. Earlier, we had heard the Federal Controller of Works Lagos, Engineer Kisha, and the brief introduction of the purpose for the stakeholders' engagement. Anytime from now, we will enter the question and answer session. But for now,
ladies and gentlemen,
speaking as
Your Excellency, I would like first of all
the representative of the contractor,
Mrs.
High-Tech,
on this project, and we hope that we are to your satisfaction. Thank you. Thank you. To start with, Your Excellency, we are working on the two projects, the Coastal Calabar Phase 1, Section 1, and Phase 1, Section 2, from chainage 0 to 47.474, from chainage 47.474 to 103.5. As we speak today, we have done some good progress, which you have visited the site and you have witnessed yourself together with the directors, the SSAs, to His Excellency as well. What we have achieved so far, from chainage 0 to chainage 20, we have done most of the sand filling. The majority of it is to final level, remain like 20% that we are topping in order to reach top of fill. In order not to take too long time, we have achieved on the westbound section, we have achieved 9 kilometers of concrete. On the eastbound section, we have achieved 8 to 8.2 kilometers of concrete. And we are committed to deliver as we have spoken and as we have promised. We are committed to deliver as much as we can to kilometer 20 before May 2025. This is at the beginning of the section 1. From the end of section 1, beginning of section 2, we are committed to deliver 10 kilometers from kilometer 47.5 to kilometer 37.5. In between, we have completed all the clearing. We have done the majority of the filling. We have done the filling from kilometer 24 all the way to kilometer 33. All the filling operations are ongoing, and we are hopeful and we are committed to finish the filling in totality ASAP, hopefully by May. On section 2, we are working on different fronts, although we are not working everywhere until when the whole compensation is being done and sorted out with the community and with the landowners. Meanwhile, we are working on 2-3 fronts on the first 10 kilometers from Chenech 48 to 58. And we are working in front of the Dangote refinery. We are working at the end of the section 2. We have accomplished almost like 4 to 5 kilometers of sand filling at the end of the project. Meanwhile, the work is ongoing in between, and we have achieved a very good achievement so far. You can see on the TV screen as well most of the achievements that has been done and the work. This is as concerned the Coastal Calabar Highway, as concerned the tax credit under the Dangote Industries. The High-Tech has finished all the one side of the concrete, and what remains is exactly like 4 to 5 kilometers on the other side, Your Excellency, which we are committed to finish and to be commissioned by May. In terms of section 3 for the refinery as well, which is the deep sea port, section 3 from Ekpe to Ijebu Ode, also we have done almost like 45 to 50% of the project in terms of concrete. Work is ongoing, and then we are also depending on the support and the assistance of the ministry to try to finish ASAP at that side. High-Tech is working equally, Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. We are working as well in Sokoto and Kebbi, as His Excellency has mentioned. What we have done, we have achieved 13 kilometers in Sokoto, and we have achieved almost 35 kilometers in Kebbi. And those ones, what we have to say achieved is not to final level, but we have done the clearing, the grubbing, and started the backfilling, and we are hopeful and we are committed to deliver the 10 kilometers per state by May. You can see as well some of the video footage on the clearing aspect, and you can see the alignment of the road on the TV screen. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. May God bless you all.
Thank you, the Managing Director of High-Tech. In a moment, we will go to the next item, that is question and answer. But before we do that, we will invite for engagement it is now time for your comments, for your questions, and answers will be given to you, we assure you. But let's be very orderly. Respect our elders, then from our elders, our youths, our women. But let's also be gender sensitive. So let me invite you for your questions and comments.
Good evening, my people. My Honorable Minister for Works, you are highly welcome to this meeting, and may I call it engagement meeting. We so much love it. And the way you have been doing it, the way you have been operating, we love it much. So, and God will bless you. And this is showing that the person you are working with is up to the task, because he has been able to put a round peg in a round hole. So, and that is it. And we cherish it. And God will continue to bless you. The federal government of Nigeria is ours, and we are together, and we shall sail together and make it together. In Jesus' name we pray. Now, as it concerns me, I'm His Royal Highness Obafola Ilu Adekunle Azan from Odiomi in Ogunwadasai local government. Now, since we have been coming here, I will say this is the first time that I'll be able to come here, because they don't always inform me when this meeting will come, because I saw it plain that Odiomi is involved, and that's why I try to attend. And with what I've been hearing from you and all your submissions, I'm highly impressed. The impression you are giving me shows that you are ready to go into any nooks and crannies of the country without any atoms of biasness in you. I've seen that, and God will help you. And now, let's go to the crux of the matter as far as I'm concerned. That is Ogunwada side, the Odiomi axis in particular. Now, my town is Odiomi. It is in Ogun State. The boundary is in Channels 103.
103.
Okay?
That's the end of the job.
That's the end of section 2. That is phase 2, and at the end of phase 2, that's the way we see it.
Does that end, does it touch the community you are talking about?
It touches the community greatly.
Okay.
And the way it's affecting us is what I'm going to talk on.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. Our community is a special community. It's an ancient community. Throughout that area, everybody knows that Odiomi is an ancient community, and has to be treated special. Please. Now, we have been doing the work together with love, and all things that is good in life we have been giving to the workers, just to encourage them, because we love the way the work is going on. And up to now, we still love the way the work is going on. The subject matter is this. They have passed Odiomi already. The work has passed Odiomi already through what they call using caterpillar and so on and so forth. So they have gone to the leveling stage, but yet to be filled. So it has passed Odiomi, but not quite long. Just about a week to come, I will say. So they came back to the surveyors and said they are now re-engaging, alignment, that they want to realign the work they have done. And now, getting into our houses, our cultural artifacts beings, that this is going to be trampled upon. Our palace.
Go, sir.
Yes, sir.
Jabu, put the map on. Okay, the realignment is encroaching.
The realignment is really encroaching because we never experienced any problem with the normal route. We are in love with the first alignment. The first alignment pays us. We have no problem with any contractor in the first alignment. The realignment now, it is what is happening.
Are you realigning? You are not. Can you show us where you have passed? Very quickly. Challenge 103. You have cleared. Is it correct, Jabu? You have cleared. Okay. We are not realigning, Your Majesty.
We are not realigning. Thank you. We are very grateful. And God will bless you. Thank you, my people. Thank you, my people. My minister, sir, they are still one stage. Yes. At that Odome in particular, where we are saying that there should be a port that is a deep sea port.
Let's celebrate this one.
No. It is on that stage. Yes, sir, please. It is on that stage that I want to please put to you and beg you that we should try to link us with the interland of Abuja side local government, crossing to
when we come for
Lagos,
when we come for campaign,
thank you,
let
sir.
us know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Thank you, my Honorable Minister. I will just sit in a short view. My name is Honorable Lawal Samsudeen Adekule. I'm the House of Assembly member representing the waterside.
Are you still the sitting House of Assembly?
The sitting House of Assembly, yes, sir.
Be careful.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I'm really impressed because it's as if I will take some part of your knowledge, because the way you are expressing the points, the road, the construction from one place to another, it impressed me a lot. I just want to keep the fear away from my people, because the realignment have caused a lot of issue today. That's why we can see people from Odiomi. I'm from that community also. I'm from that community. Every day they started calling me about this realignment. And to a layman, this realignment looks so funny to them. I said, when the Kabisina called me, I said, let's come to the stakeholder meeting. You can understand more better about realignment. Because the realignment, as if the normal road, it's the peg towards the normal road. Later,
Honorable, since we have cleared, you want us to keep to where we are.
No, I just want, yes, sir.
Yes, we
thank you very much, sir. Please, sir, I just want, in case next time those workers want to come to the community, they have to see the elder so they can tell them what they want to impart in the people.
We will do that.
Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Yes, next person.
Yeah. Honorable Minister, we want to say good afternoon to you. Even the anchor failed to recognize my person, but I want to tell you my person now. My name is H.R.A. Obadeleke Akibu Ismaila, the Adingbe of Lekbea Kingdom, Chief Landlord, La Campagne Tropicana Beach. Honorable Minister.
Repeat, sir.
Sir?
Can you repeat?
I should repeat?
Yes.
Okay. I am His Royal Majesty Oba Adeleke Akibu Ismaila Adengbe of Lekbea Kingdom, the Chief Landlord of La Campagne Tropicana. Honorable Minister, I want to say good afternoon or evening once again, and don't be surprised that Lagos State Obas, we want to appoint you or install you as a golden son of Lagos, having loyal to our son, our father, our brother, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. God bless you. Honorable Minister, there is a second stanza of a national anthem that says we want to build a nation where no man is being oppressed, but ITEC is oppressing us. ITEC, they're oppressing us. We, the traditional ruler, we were never engaged. You can hear what the Honorable Assembly member said, that whatever thing the ITEC may want to do next time, they should engage the traditional rulers. I want to say a lot, but you know what?
ITEC has no, they are just working according to our directives.
Of course.
And if they go to engage the public without us saying so, they're on their own, they're taking risk.
Okay.
That's why they cannot, we are being sued.
Okay.
They are not being sued. Before a house comes down, we are the one to do it. So if there are things the others along this corridor think we have not done well, you can put your paper, give it to Kesha, and we come down and do a private meeting with the others.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Please let me mention that we have His Royal Highness Oba Karim Adesina Salami Osobia of Makuomi, Ogun Waterside Local Government is here.
Thank you. Go ahead, sir.
Honorable Minister,
Yes, sir.
I am Professor Shegun Ogunosi. I hail from Ogun Waterside Local Government. First, I must give it to you that even the best of your enemies will marvel at your encyclopedic brain. the way you combine names and projects and costs, marvelous, and also a sense of commitment. Not to waste time, when last you were here, one of us, the elite clubs from an area, gave you a piece of paper requesting that if and when you decide to link the Shagamu-Bini road via not a diversion, I would say an artery, having an artery from the major one, that you would consider our case, because he then said that we would appreciate on that section 2 something from Odeomi, Awodikora, Makomi, Abigi, where all our KBSs, including KBS, they are straight to J4 Junction on the Ijebode-Bini Express. You then said that, yes, you had something like that, but you will go into details.
Let me get this thing. The connection is on which major route? Is it Lagos Calabar or Shagamu Ore?
No, the Lagos Calabar.
Yes, Lagos Calabar. Yes.
The request that was made to you then was that to make it more meaningful to our people, we would appreciate having a corridor getting to Ijebode to
Shagamu. Oh,
yes.
Thank
you,
sir.
Did promise
Thank you, sir.
that there was a policy direction.
I miss saying it.
Yes.
We have the 7th Axia route.
Yes.
And it's taken off by the side of, Dangote refinery. We had a meeting with the contractors that want to bid. China Harbour is one of them. The other 5 contractors. The project, that project will commence latest by the first week of April. And it goes straight through the lagoon, almost parallel to the road from Eleko junction that is going to Ekpe. It gets there to Ekpe and now joins the road that goes to Shagamu. So the entire corridor of the Lekki distance will be taken, through that distance. It's done, sir. It's done. You have to be grateful to Mr. President.
Yes, well, of course, we are immensely grateful to Mr. President.
Yes, sir. And we want 99% of the votes. There should be no any other party.
You can take us for granted on that.
There should be no any other party in Southwest other than APC, sir.
Thank you very much. The Honorable Minister, Federal Ministry of Works, the SSA to Mr. President, our royal fathers. My name is Honorable Abdullahi Sheson Olowa, the Chairman of Ibejuleki Local Government. First and foremost, I'd like to express our sincere appreciation to Mr. President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and also to the Honorable Minister for doing a wonderful job. We are very, very happy with you, sir. Thank you very much. I listened to your presentation with rapt attention, and I'm not surprised at all. Clearly, you are a man that is on top of your job. see, since the Coastal Road started, we have had several stakeholders engagements. I have participated in many of it. And I've also had private meetings with you over several issues, and the way and manner you have attended to those issues, honestly, we must be lucky to have you as a Minister of the Federal Republic. And to tell our people in Lagos State, and in particular those of us from Ibejuleki and the Epe area, it can never be a better time than this, because now we are witnessing a transformation, in terms of infrastructural upgrading. The entire Lekki-Epe corridor is being opened up by this administration, and we are very happy with what is going on. And we will assure you that we'll continue to support you. Yes, we know there might be one or two, areas that we need to reconcile. This minister has a listening ear. I've experienced it firsthand, and I believe whatever issues any of us has, this man will deal with those issues. We must continue to support him and ensure that the dream of Mr. President comes to reality. We have heard everything the president is doing across Nigeria, from the northeast to the northwest, to the south-south, to the southeast, to the southwest. This man is changing the narratives in this country. And please tell him that we, from the southwest and in Lagos, we are going to vote massively for him again in 2027. God will continue to be with him. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Please, some of us can write down the questions. I have paper here, if you want, so that I can pass it to them.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I stand. Good morning, afternoon, evening. Some of us have been here since morning, standing on existing protocols, and I want to appreciate, of course, our action minister. Like everybody has said, not to sound like a broken record, but sincerely, sir, you're doing a great job, and God will give you more grace and strength to achieve more. I'm standing in a dual capacity. First, my name is Barrister Olabisi Akin-Arogumati, and I'm standing first in my capacity as the mouthpiece to the Eleko Traditional Council, and also in my own capacity for myself. First of all, on behalf of the Eleko community, I got in touch with them, or I got to meet them, because at some point in time we had bought property for them for the purposes of a school. Somehow the dream didn't come through, and 13, 14 years after, the land was still there. Unlike most communities, you will be telling stories to your children that you used to have land there. So I'm talking about gentlemen who have true integrity. They're not interested. You bought community land, they're going to stand with you. They're not the ones who will be doing, saying this and doing that. In some communities, they will sell land down, they will sell the top and all that. But I'm talking about men who have integrity, who are now in the middle of a kind of complex situation, because...
What's the conflict?
Yes, the situation is that a lot of their community is going with, they're at the beginning of Section 2. At the interchange where they're supposed to be an overhead and some work interchange. I'm sure you know it more than me to use the right words. A lot of the community is going to be cleaned out. The markets will be non-existent. The town hall and some other personal properties of their subjects are also involved in this. The whole idea and the dream is, we cannot say it shouldn't come, because we all welcome the developments and the kind of new facade that it is bringing to the community. We are, however, requesting, sir, that because these are gazetted lands, that there would be some good thought towards ensuring.
What is your suggestion? We shouldn't pass? Or
no, sir. We have said that. No, I said it that we're welcoming it, and we're happy with what you're doing, but we're requesting that they would be graciously compensated and or reassign some lands close by.
I'm not governor of Lagos State.
True, sir.
That's one. Number two, my legs and hands are tied by the law of the land. My job is to pass. And we will deal with our, people that, that the lands are infringed upon according to the law.
Yes,
there's a beautiful thing coming there. It's not the coastal highway that is that. It is the Dangote tax credit. And we are paying about 10 billion on compensation for that small stretch from Lekki, free zone down to Leko, junction. So we do not pay for land. We don't pay for land. That is the law.
Critical infrastructure, sir. The market,
no, if there is this thing, the enumerators have done their job, and they are licensed enumerators. So you have to approach them. We do another engagement before we start paying. Maybe in the middle of March, we will start paying for it. So they should approach them. We will not take anybody's infrastructure without compensating for that.
Okay, sir. Yeah. And the other one, very briefly, I'm sorry, but let me just quickly conclude that, sir. In my personal capacity, there's a particular land that had already been hit from the front on the Dangote stretch of the road, and it's a 3-plot, one in front, there was a shopping complex. Does it have
infrastructure on it?
Yes, sir. There was a shopping complex of about 8 shops. That one is even being sorted out, sir. My challenge now is, unfortunately, the 2 plots at the back, just 5 days ago, was cleared out together with perimeter fencing, that it is now affected by the Calabar Coastal Road at the back.
If it is
usually,
affected,
sir,
we
the
have
space,
to pass.
True, sir, but usually the spaces between the coastal road and the existing road is usually like about 3, 4, 5 plots. But this one now is going to be less than 1 plot.
No, we will not. We are not dealing with issues based on person to person. Yes, it is a constant corridor. So if it is affected, I tell people that it's not a palatable thing to hear. In Aba, in Southeast, my whole filling station was wiped out. In Port Harcourt, my filling station was wiped out. But you have to succumb to the law. So absolutely, whatever is possible, we will sort it out.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Barrister.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let me announce that we have just 5 minutes for this segment. If you
bring the papers if they have written so that we can fast track the...
Please bring your papers if you have written your questions.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, ma. Go ahead, ma.
My Honorable Minister, you're welcome, sir.
Thank you, ma.
My name's Baris.
Where is that my sister in...
I'm from Abia State.
The distance at Okuaja, the kilometer 18. She's not around. There is nothing she has not done against me. Even demonstration in New York. Go ahead.
Okay. I can't go without appreciating you for, although I'm not surprised because Ebonyi was in Abia before you left to go and do a better job in Abia. In Ebonyi State, there's no state in the East that was fast developed like Ebonyi State. So credit goes to you. And that's the truth. If you come to Ebonyi, you are like in another place. It's not like, I just wonder why. I'm very proud of the Southwest. And I say it's a battle. They pass from one governor to the other and it's a stretch. And that is not happening in the Southeast. But you came and changed the narratives.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Now, I'm also an investor in Lagos State.
A friendly investor.
As an Igbo woman or Igbo man, I must invest. Section 2. I have a lot of properties there.
Okay.
Land, which has been wiped off. I'm a lawyer.
Okay.
Public overriding interest. I understand very well.
Yes, ma'am.
But where there has been an improvement on the land.
Like what? Is it sand or building?
It can't be sand, sir. It's sand.
So, is it building?
Building, fence, gate.
Oh, don't worry. We will not take it for granted. We will pay for it.
Okay. And the community itself, most of the Bale sitting here, I know them because I've been their daughter. They have even given me chieftaincy title. There's a lot of development they have done. Both
what we do is we have Keisha. She's coming.
Okay.
She will set up a secretariat where the enumerators will attend to you people on daily basis. so that you see what they have done before we see what they have done.
Okay,
okay?
Sir. Okay.
We will not take any of the properties without paying for it.
Okay, sir.
Please, that's the directive of the president.
One more thing, sir.
Yes.
You did mention that the Southeast, I have to be proud of where I come from, and when I am being undermined, an Igbo man will always raise his head. There's, like you rightly said, we will feel left out from the development, from the stretch of road. None of them terminated in the Southeast.
No.
The 5 states, sir, but you corrected it. The 5 states, but I have a point, sir.
No,
1 minute,
don't
sir.
say so. We should be grateful to the president.
No, I'm not saying I'm not grateful to the president.
No, but you said there is none of that is terminating.
No, but you said it. I said you corrected it.
Okay,
that is where I'm coming from.
Thank you.
You corrected it. That one is coming to Ebonyi State,
Yes.
terminating there.
Yes.
Because who felt that stretching from Port Harcourt, this one, that one, why did they pass Enugu and none of them, won't have access to enjoy the beautiful.
Hold on, man. I didn't mention that we have in the North Central, we have 260 kilometers that we've completed and it's towed, yes, and it's funded by China Exim Bank. So we have that toll in there. Then the second stretch starting from Makurdi is 260 kilometers by 2 again, and it's going straight to 9th Mile. So it's a lot of money. That cost is about $1 billion US. It's 950.
I'll borrow you people some money.
Yes. So that is that. So the Southeast is benefiting,
okay,
even though they inherited, but the president directed that he's a unifying president. Yeah. What Southeast never got, they're getting it.
Yes, yeah, our illustrious son, we should enjoy through the president who has been my godfather. I'm a staunch member of APC. Yeah. I've contested for deputy governor in this state, and I just left the presidency. So anything Asowaju, I am a daughter to him.
Thank you.
So being our son there, we also want to feel your impact, sir.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I can see you have too much money, so you will be my friend. They say this paper say no cables in Okuaja. I don't know what is this supposed to be. I received directive by the president because the is it African Two-Face, is it? Yeah. Wrote to the president, and then NTA wrote to the president, and it was a week that we had cable problem in West Africa. So he called me and directed that we shouldn't tamper with these cables. And they came, these two networks, they came and ran this thing. And so we've avoided that. And this is belated. We have passed. And the Okuaja people are very happy. I don't know if they're here. They even said they will give me chieftaincy title. When they mentioned they will give me a wife, I said my wife must not hear it too. They say any road connecting between Tax Credit Road and Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway. For sure, it is. We're even putting a flyover that we connect, the two through ramps. So we are doing that. They're side by side at the Lekki Free Zone. So this is very important. Like I mentioned before Keisha came, we are going to set up a secretariat, with the enumerators and the Minister of Works. So all the people concerned about their property on Section 2, we have to go and they get clarified there. But please be informed that we are working according to the Gazette. That is the law of the federal government. We are not working according to your valuers. This is very important. This one said those people that the coastal road affected their land at Okuaja. Please, Mr. Chairman, is there any compensation? We compensate according to the law of the land. That is the distance. He said the only constructed coastal road is 2.5 meters higher than the existing road to our data center. We hereby appeal to raise the existing access road and introduce, you say it's marked, that is a private something. We pass, you pass. So, it's not, if we come higher than your property, then you do a drainage and socket it on our own drainage so that life is easy for everybody. This is Okun Aja area. Sir, we commend your steadfastness considering the earlier gazetted route, which was graciously reconsidered for not demolition and rechanneled. The new rechannel route will gravely affect our people. So what will be our fate? You know, our fate is in the Lord. Kudos for the good job being done. My question is, with all the construction going on across the country, how well do you ensure that telecom infrastructure, especially fiber optic cables, are not negatively affected? The president has directed us to put cable ducts in all our federal highways, and we are doing that. Now, what will happen at Okuaja, Chennai 16 to 18, since there is no MTN? You are saying that there is none. The people say they have. We've seen it. They ran it, and we've tested it. We've seen that it's there. So we have passed to Kwaja. No wahala. I made sure I went to that kilometer 18 where my sister, is talking. The problem is that even the remaining land is being encumbered by federal government because we acquire land along the corridor for overriding public interest. So we still have another, demonstration that should happen in Washington and also in London because we have land for overriding public interest. So you say with the entire family of I can't remember this. In kilometer 28, our community is affected by 250 meters offshore and realignment, and we appreciate resettlement from this thing. You can apply to the governor of Lagos State because I don't have, powers to touch the land of Lagos State. I'm only passing, What measures are in place to protect coastal ecosystem and the maritime during and after construction? How will you protect the habitat destruction and loss of byward? Are there plans to restructure compensation for any damaged ecosystems, such as we have robust, environmental and social impact assessment, and every ecosystem here will be addressed by that report. The report is robust. It has been also engaged according to the procedure for, environmental impact assessment. It's been exposed internationally. People have made comments. Then we've had chairman who had a committee who also reviewed that report. We are set to publish that report, the ESIA on Section 1. And so that will address everything about that. What is the fate of Ipeju Lekki General Hospital, Akodo, and the police station at Akodo? Is this in Section 2?
Yes, sir.
When we get there, we need to see. But we have done everything to avoid schools and the police station and the naval base over there. But when we get there, I'm still here. Some people say I'm the minister of Lagos State. I love Lagos State, So the people of Iwerekua, is it? Iwereku community really commend the Honorable Minister for good work done and the recover of of alignment of coastal road at Iwereju that being realigned to community hall and the palace. Thank you. Is there no realignment the Lagos Calabar at Ode Oni corridor? Would the road encroach on the Pia Camp, Onia Camp, plant site after Odoni? You should, we should set this, the engagement, latest by Wednesday. And I want you to put it on, 2-3 newspapers and also put it on scroll so that people will know where to go. So people will know. And then we begin to issue letters, of revocation based on the revocation of the oh, okay. Okay. Have you cancelled Odoni Aworo Koro at J4 Junction? Yes? We've not. Okay, not cancelled. Iguma Osajen, representing residents along the Victoria Bay Estate, New Horizons, Second Estate Corridor. We have been cut off by the coastal road and do not have any service lanes to help us realign with the coastal road. When I come again, I would like to say this, because we are also making efforts, we are putting, retaining walls. There are places we must demarcate off the coastal because it's a highway, where people are not supposed to. So where we're supposed to put a service lane, we will identify it and we'll be able to do that. We want, the SSA to Mr. President Southwest is going to put a vote of thanks at the mass, but we want to also get a remarks and vote of thanks, especially from your Royal Majesties, so that we can sing the national anthem, and that will be this thing.
Thank you, Your Excellency. The Honorable Minister of Works, our indefatigable and hardworking minister, my own godfather and our own godfather. Kabiesio, our royal father's present, and Lesa, Moremi Omoyinkinyo, Kadek Pelori, Kibata Pelese, Edekuishe Babawa, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. To my amiable and encouraging colleagues, Honorable Chioma and Honorable Gifts, I warmly welcome you to the Southwest region and also to the Center of Excellence, Lagos State. To my dear auntie and trailblazer, Engineer Keisha Olukorede, I greet you, ma. Please permit me to stand on existing protocols, our wonderful directors, and the fantastic aides of our great Honorable Minister of Works. Welcome again to Lagos State. Gbogbo ará ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó, Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́ o. President Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, wọ́n ní a kí yín o. He sends his warm regards of love and great service to you all. He says he is committed to the renewed hope agenda of delivering great infrastructure to Nigerian citizens. The stakeholders meeting is a symbolic aspect of governance. This shows the commitment of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to carry everyone, young, old, àgbàlagbà, ọmọ kékeré, àbúrò, bàbá, ẹ̀gbọ́n, ìyá. Ó ní pé wọ́n fẹ́ carry wa along and also carry our communities along as we recognize the baales here. President wa àjọṣe ni wọ́n jẹ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ ṣe papọ̀. Also, the President is committed to ensuring that there is effective communication in his reforms and sterling development projects of this administration. We want you, our dear stakeholders present here, to own these developments as stakeholders. Ẹ jẹ́ ká sowọ́pọ̀ kí a jọ ṣe ká lè jọ jẹ́. Ìlú Èkó ò ní bàjẹ́ o, ẹ ṣé gan ni o.
Good afternoon, sirs. Honorable Minister.
Oh, okay, go ahead, sir. After
Honorable
that,
Minister, Royal Fathers on the high table. First of all, my name is Ahmed Tijani. I'm the president of Ijebu Waterside Club. Although we have discussed issue of waterside, but there's a particular area we want us to attend to. First of all, let me acknowledge and appreciate the work, the policy and the programs of the federal government that is being carried out through the president and also the minister. You will recall that in 2023, Emilokon was coined in Ogun State. And I'm sure by 2027, our Lokon will be coined in Ogun State also. And our Lokon means all of us Nigerians, not only Tinubu himself. He has now gathered us together. We have seen his impact. Please, let's join together to make sure that by 2027, the whole Nigerian people delivered him. Now, I want to appeal to you, that is the Honorable Minister, and through the SA also, for Ogun Water side. We have been crying for development over the years, but one way or the other, we have not been blessed. And we believe that during this time of Asiwaju, water side should be blessed. And the only way to do that is to link Odeomi, to do a corridor road from Odeomi through Waterside to join J4. It will bring economic benefits to Ogun Waterside, and it will open up that place. And the issue of Odeomi free trade zone is there. The government is planning to do one thing or the other there, and that will ease the traffic in Lagos and also assist Ogun State. Please, we will send you specifically to Asiwaju. Thank you.
The Honorable Minister of Works, thank you. My people will say, ini, kole shekini. Maybe the federal works in Lagos will help me interpret. Thank you. I'm from Ogun Water side like any one of them. And the prayer has always been that corridor, that axial bridge that will develop, is the most backward local government in the entire state. If this onerous thing can be done for us, this bridge entering that place, that's the end of our problem in that local government. We thank you in advance. On behalf of all the KBCs that are here, on behalf of all the KBCs that are here, we want to thank the President Ahmed Bola Tinubu. We also want to appreciate our governor for creating this window of opportunity. Our governor told us that both of you are friends, that both of you are close, and that all these works can be done with this synergy, working together to achieve a common purpose of relieving our people from poverty. We want to thank all of you. At the same time, all of us, especially my Odeomi people, I think we can now rest, especially about the issue of realignment. The Honorable Minister has said there's nothing like that. So sound sleep for all of you that are here. It has been trouble. They left home 5 a.m., 6 a.m. They came in around 9, 8 into this place. And I'm sure that one is settled. And to all of us too, the minister is a man we call a man of pendosity. You will say it's not in grammar, Abi? Pen, dos, authority. The man has a pen, he can do it, and he has the authority. So the Honorable Minister is a man of pendosity. That corridor, that axis, God will do it. We want to thank you once more. As you are here safely, you arrive home safely. The Lord will keep all of you. Every desire of your heart, the Lord will meet. The development that is being championed by Asiwaju Tinubu, all of us will be alive to enjoy this benefit. Thank you very much. God bless you, Honorable Minister.
May we now rise for the national anthem. 1, 2. Thank you. We shall have.
And that concludes the outside broadcast of the Minister of Works continuous stakeholders engagement on Lagos.
This is the network service of the NTA.
Peace and blessing of God be upon you all as you watch today's episode on Abrahamic Mission. As we all know, Abrahamic Mission is a special program that is designed to enlighten us about the religion that claims to be following the teachings of Abraham, and the Muslims call him Ibrahim. We want to see how can we live together based on our teachings, how can we understand ourselves, so that we belong to different religious leaning does not mean we are enemy to ourselves. Our program is not to unite or to say that all religion will be one religion in the name of Abrahamic religion. That is not our teaching. Our teaching is let everybody bear his name, but let us understand ourselves and we live together harmoniously. My name is Imam Fuad Adeyemi, and joining me in the studio today is a freshly baked pilgrim from JP, from Israel. Archbishop Peter Ogumuyiwa is the Archbishop of the African Church Diocese of Abuja and the North. I don't know if I'm still correct.
Thank you very much.
Because there's a new things now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. You are welcome.
You are all welcome to this Abrahamic Mission episode of today. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And also joining us today is Sheikh Ibrahim Idris, is the Deputy Imam at Al-Habibiyya Mosque here in Abuja. Sheikh, you are welcome.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate my presence today.
Thank you so much. Today we'll be discussing patriotism. Patriotism, many of us believe that because you are a religious person, you cannot be patriotic. Is it true? Does it mean you are religious, you cannot be patriotic in your country or where you are? We will discuss this after we might have looked at some of the messages which we have received in the past few days. I'll start with this man. He said, this program is truly an educative one. He said, kudos to the anchor and the speakers. He said, my question is, if we both believe in Jesus, what then has been causing division between the two religious beliefs? And what is the position of Sheikh on the resurrection of Jesus Christ? Thank and once again for the insightful comments. Did you hear that? Okay, I could go ahead.
Go on.
This one said, this program is very interesting, bringing us together as one united family. Please keep it up. Mika Isaiah from Abuja. This person right, he said, good evening, Imam, Reverend, and the chief host. I joined your program today, and I must say I am overwhelmed with the way Imam explained Jesus' action in the Quran. Thank you, Reverend, for explicitly defining family and what it encompasses. I love this program. I am Stanley Ikechukwu from Abuja. This one says, sir, this program is the best program. Government needs to sponsor, and they need to sponsor it all around Nigeria. My name is Jegede Gbenga. Unfortunately, we didn't know where he writes from. You want to say something?
No, go on.
Okay. This one say thank you. He said tonight you have made my night, but many Nigerians are not watching NTA. If you can watch this program we have, you can watch this. It means we can, programs like this, it means we can have a change of mind. He said, my name is Sylvester Ihedioha Naemeka. Thank you, Mr. Sylvester. This program truly needs support, and they need some sponsors so that perhaps almost all the radio stations, television stations in this country could listen to this or could watch it. I believe if we all listen to this, all these crises, all these lack of understanding we hear up and down, I don't think it should be there. What's your opinion?
Well, I think people from time, the inception of this program, have actually expressed their appreciation and still expressing their appreciation for the vision, for the initiative. And we have had so many testimonies about how this program has really helped in building relationships, especially interreligious relationships. Somebody was talking about Jesus from his question. You will see that at the center of both the Bible and the Quran, Jesus plays a very vital role. The Virgin Mary incident is recorded in the Quran, as we have it in the Bible. The miraculous birth of Jesus Christ, and many of his deeds and acts here on earth, his ministry, what we call earthly ministry of Jesus Christ, are recorded in the Quran. And that is the essence of this program. We call it Abrahamic mission. Those are the commonalities we have in the both religion. In that you know, there was a time even someone was, the people of the other faith are trying to say if we can bring them in, but we said no, we don't have things in common with traditional religious beliefs. Yeah. So ours is things that brings together. Israel is in the Quran, and as Arab, Saudi Arabia is in the Bible, in the book of, right from the book of Genesis. So many things that brings us together, and that is why we feel the essence of this program is for us to really understand. The Bible says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Most of the things that leads into unnecessary animosities are based on lack of knowledge of the religion we say we profess. We will get to the point where we will discuss about Israel on this topic. So you will see that the reality, so just like some people say that our being a Christian or Muslim most times is by accident of birth. You don't determine who will give birth to you or where you will be born. So some of us are Christians today just because we, by God's divine providence, we were born into Christian family. Some who are Muslims today are born into Muslim family, except on the occasions whereby this one says, okay, I want to get converted to Islam or to get converted to Christianity. And it is because of the commonalities that even leads to this one saying, I'm leaving Islam to Christianity, or I'm leaving Christianity to Islam, because it is almost the same thing. And the two religions actually preached about love, how we live together as human beings, and even our approach to every living creature. So,
good morning, sir. My name is Kamaldin Isiaka from Badagry. I just want to appreciate the good work you guys are putting. If this program can continue on and on, like week to week, Nigeria will be better and peaceful.
It will continue by the grace of God.
The Almighty Allah increase every one of you in knowledge and understanding. This man, I said, I've been listening to your program and I've learned that the two religions is almost the same. And I don't understand why we should be fighting among ourselves. I hope others will understand and let us live in peace. Keep up the good work. God bless you all. From Joseph Kaduna. This person he wrote from, he said, why is it that Quran is not in English language as compared to Bible, Tahakunga from Keana local government? Is there English?
For more than a century, there has been a Quran in English. So the Quran is there in English, in so many other languages also. It's just for him to even Google, and he will get facts about it. Quran has been in English for over a decade. I mean, for over a century.
Okay. This person has said, greetings to you, this Religion Unity Forum. I thank God for this and hope we have come to be realizing some of our faults.
Amen.
May we grow from this, I pray.
Amen.
Please, I have been following this program for a while now. My question is, Muslims believe in what they call holy war and also believe in killing anybody, especially when you are now saying good about Islamic religion. So how will we justify the unity aim of this forum? Do you get the question?
Yes.
Okay, let me summarize it for you.
Right.
He said that Muslims believe that when they kill other people, that is good for them. That can we say when somebody is killing somebody, we can be friends in such a situation?
This is a misconception about the teachings of Islam.
Okay.
And it's really unfortunate. People should know the actual teachings of Islam, no religion, and in specific terms, Islam does not encourage killing people by whatever circumstances. The only conditions where you kill is when you kill a fellow human being and you are confirmed before a competent court of law that you have done this murder, then you can be killed and subject to so many other rigorous procedures about it. Islam does not condone killings anyhow, and it's not part of the teachings of Islam.
Okay, what about those people? Okay,
well, to corroborate what he has said,
right.
Coming from Israel, from Jordan last week,
right.
the plane that took us is an Turkish airline.
Okay.
You know, Turkey is a Muslim country. This lady, very beautiful lady, I sat in the business class. She was attending to us and very friendly with us. She was not using veil. And I knew she is a Muslim, but I just wanted to provoke some thoughts. And I said, are you a Muslim? He said, yes, I'm a Muslim. Are you a devoted Muslim? He said, yes, I'm very devoted. I said, so you are a Muslim and you dress like this, and it is allowed? He said, it is allowed. In Turkey, we are allowed to dress moderately. It's not compulsory that you veil and this thing. Then at a point, we now started this. I said, Nigeria, he said, Boko Haram. He said, Boko Haram, they are not Muslims. She said it herself, that Boko Haram are not Muslims. You see, when you look at it very well, you will see that if you travel far, you will realize that most of some things that some people even do in this part of the world are not really promoting the ideals of the religion they say they profess. Some people just go to the extreme in defending what is not defendable. Every religion you have illiterates. Yeah. You can even see what is happening in the Christendom. You can see that even the narrative, the gospel narrative, is being changed gradually, different from what some who I may term as fanatical in Christian religion. Some who even believe that once you wear trousers, you are going to hellfire. Some who dream or their ideas or their purpose. And that is what leads to many people going after God of man instead of going after man of God. So the problem, as we have it in Islam, in Islam, we also have it in Christianity. But it will get to a point that everybody will come to understand that, look, there is no need. You cannot come out and say, Allah said, no, I must kill you because you say even a word against the prophet. Are you to fight for the prophet? It will get to that point. Knowledge will let people know that, look, God is not interested, just like he has rightly said, in any form for you to take somebody's life in the name of religion. I can sit down today, call my Jesus stupid man. I will just say, may God bless you. It is not for me to say, because you say Jesus is stupid, that I will now take up arms and eliminate your life. It is not. It is part of ignorance. And I think, by God's grace, our Islamic religion will get to that of the Saudi. I was talking to my Alaji friend. I said, Alaji, why is it that all this war we are hearing about, Why is it that we have not had Saudi, which is the headquarters of Islam, waging war with anybody, including America? You will not see Saudi in the forefront of all this war at all. Then, if Saudi is not doing that, why are you now associating violence with a religion that has its origin from Saudi? I think I'm defending Islam for too much here. Well, I believe it is ignorance, and people have not gotten to the level of real understanding of the religion they profess.
Yeah, thank you so much. I know you want to say something, but after this break, you see, the problem we have, it is the problem of ignorance. There are three problems we have. Problem of ignorance, number one. Problem of ignorance, number two. Problem of ignorance, number three. And I will explain when we come back after this short break. You can be part of this program by sending your WhatsApp messages or SMS to 070-449-44949. Again, 070-449-44949. Don't go away. We'll be back now. After this short break.
No matter where you come from, no matter your religion, we are one. Let's live together. Let's stop fighting each other. Let us live as one. It doesn't matter where you come from, your tribe or religion, man, woman or child. It doesn't matter who you are. Put Nigeria first. No matter where you come from, no matter your religion, we are one. Let's live together.
How can we develop when we're always in crisis? Families have become refugees in their country. No matter our differences, show some understanding.
No matter where you come from, no matter your religion, we are one. Let's live together.
Yeah, welcome back. If you are just joining us, this is Abrahamic Mission, and today we'll be discussing patriotism from religious point of view. And once again, we want to welcome Sheikh Ibrahim Idris. He's the Deputy Imam at Al-Habibiyah Mosque here in Abuja.
Alhamdulillah.
Sheikh, you are welcome.
Thank you. Alhamdulillah.
And like I introduced, a freshly baked JP from every angle. Archbishop Peter Ogumu was the Archbishop of African Church Diocese of Abuja, and the North. Archbishop, you are welcome once again.
Thank you very much.
Sincerely, you just came from Israel, from pilgrimage. Your experience, I think it has been itching you, because although I'm seriously interested too, how was it?
Well, this time around, I have I've been part of pilgrimages for some time now. By the grace of God, even as far as 2006, 2008, I was a part of the board, the pilgrims board in FCT. This time around, by God's grace, Jordan has been added to the sites which we visited. Jordan, interestingly, Jordan is 97%, 98% Islamic nation. We have, we have just about